Holly Willoughby new YouTube show has right ingredients, but they aren't used correctly. 5 seconds into her new Together series, and she is swearing. This is immediately slightly shocking, and something we aren't used to seeing her do on our screens in the daytime. But don't worry, this is Holly Willoughby 2 showing how relaxed and different she is now. She is in control and away from the general rules of TV on YouTube. King love this man, she says, before bringing out Stanley Tucci and cracking open some wine and a beer in the kitchen.
Love watermelon but hate the sticky cutting mess? This compact 2-in-1 tool slices neat cubes and flips into a retractable fork for easy serving at parties, picnics, or home. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/3 right now.
It's not necessarily the guest I would have expected, but it turns out they are pals, and given it's a cooking show, having him on helping her prepare a pasta dish seems a solid choice, and perhaps a sign she wants to be taken seriously. She has avoided using a big-name pal from ITV, which might have created needless drama, or someone chosen just for their high number of followers on social media. The vibe on set is relaxed, a bit like BBC's Saturday Kitchen, but the chat is perhaps aimed at being a bit more like This Morning or even a podcast. But as Holly learns, cooking and chatting is not that easy to do. The recipe is a relatively simple pasta dish, but chopping courgettes perfectly takes time and effort and interrupts the flow of the conversation a little. Then, when the pair do finally get chatting, they seemingly forget to put the pasta on. The result is a 50-minute show to cook a simple dish which might have worked better as, say, a tighter 30-40-minute episode in my opinion. And with only one guest to bounce off, a slightly edited-down version, or in future having several guests with a connection might make the conversation more entertaining, fast-flowing, and lively. But it seems to be a deliberately laid-back affair. No doubt as Holly cooks more and more on screen and gets used to the kitchen and the project, she will get slicker too. There is some interaction from the crew, which includes Holly's husband Dan, and that helps the show feel organic and not too stuffy. And one suspects when everyone grows in confidence, it might feels a little more lively. I don't think This Morning need to be fearing being wiped out or axed just yet, but with Holly as a host, the show does have a popular main ingredient, which has been a recipe for success on TV for many years. The key in the coming weeks and months is making the most of her skills. Holly, for her part, seems delighted to be back on screen. She jokes around with the crew, and crucially seemed relaxed enough to tell stories and anecdotes. Her mum, it turns out, is a bad cook, so she won't have learnt much from her, which was helpful here it seems. And her husband Dan also sounds a bit ropey in the cooking department, snapping pasta to make it fit in the pan at home, much to Stanley's disgust. Holly also reveals she used to get bad hangover on white wine, loves Greg's sausage rolls, and also makes flavored vodka in her dishwasher. If this first show was a dish, it would be a little vanilla for my liking and could have done with a bit more flavor. I imagine there will be a fair few comments saying as much on YouTube as well. But Holly and the crew just need to pull things together a bit more in the next couple of weeks, and then we can really judge her new project fairly. Holly Willoughby Together launches today with 2 episodes per week, available on YouTube, digital streaming platforms, and across social media. For more of the latest showbiz news and gossip, follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads.